Here I'm talking about the chapter Work and the Economy, chapter 18. Sorry. In this chapter, I'm talking about economy as a social institution, about the Durkheim, white cap, and economic crisis examples, globalizations, and the economic system. As in all chapter there is the same topics, and everyone is cover like same things like social, as sociology is about the society, and this chapter is about the economy and the work. And the last chapter I'll talk about that was educations, and this one is economy and work. First I'll talk about economy. It is a exchange and manage the resources in our social institutions. Mechanical solidarity is a simple work in our life that is based on the social cohesion. And about organic solidarities, it is about the interdependence and specializations. After its capitalism is coming, socialism is coming, globalization is coming. Capitalism is based on the private ownership, and the socialism is the government ownership. Globalization is about the government, culture, and financial markets. Now I'm talking about economy as a social institution. It is defined as the resources all damaged and managed in the economy, and poor exchange meet needs and wants. Modern economies exchange allows to meet the like a sociological focus. Then I talking about Durkheim and solidarities. Durkheim, it is the open stack described Durkheim distinction between mechanical and organic solidarities. Mechanical solidarities is occur in the simple society, and simplicity describes about the work, education, and religion. After the organic solidarity is coming, it is occurs at the industrial society and the specialism and interdependence. After interdependence in our daily life, it is the farmers, foods, doctors, healthcare, carpenters, farmers, doctors, carpenters. That's yeah, and the teacher to educate our childrens. After the economic change come in our city, there is a wide gap in the economic issue. It is like talking about the required equal pay for sustainability, similar pays, wage gap persist, wage gap in our science careers. Great recession basics, it is like aggressive lending and risking investment in our firm behavior combine. After COVID area and unemployment shock, like COVID-19 changed the condition quickly, industries are shut down and reduce operations, layoff increasing hours reduced. Then the economic system, it is described about the historical development, capitalism, socialism in the theory and in our practice, and discuss about how functionalism and conflict theories and symbolic interactionism view economy and work. After hunter gatherers to agriculture, like agricultural revolutions, there is a true economist raised crops and for domestics animals. Agriculture economies like innovations, it is talk about the engineering and productivities. Rice requires flat submerged fields, so farmer are it's go on the mountain sides, manage irrigations, produce landscape without normally yield. Now I am talking about colonial markets, tariff, and state power. Machine factories and urbanization is come under the industrial revolutions. Like industrial revolutions, people moved to cities for factories jobs. Assembling line works trained workers to complete only one or two steps. As new tools, tractors, and combine harvesters increased output, farmers were encouraged. Post industrial and information economies. Post industrial societies, like talk about the information societies, most valuable good in our information they can produce, store, and information hold major power. Capitalism definitions, private ownership and profit driven markets, like talk about the economy plays in our United States. People can capital invest business ventures, business produces goods or services. After capitalism is practices monopolize regulations and state involvements. Yeah, let's talk about the raw material production and the retails. Now I'm talking about socialism. Socialism is the economic system, government ownerships, good and productions. Now I'm talking about theoretical perspective. As I'm talking about in the theoretical perspective, functionalism is coming, symbolic interactionism, conflict theory, and this is also come under the work and economy. Functionalism is like come in the social satisfactions. Conflict theory, it can be Marxist theory. Wide gap example like the conflict theory examination, organization power, and the labor market segmentations. Symbolic interactionism, socialization, job satisfaction, like workers more likely to do happy and they believe to control part of their work. Yeah. Now I'm talking about the quick questions I'll say in my lecture and I'll say in my PDF. What is a capitalism in the OpenStack definition? It's like talk about the private ownership. Socialism is a OpenStack definitions. Yes, it's a government ownership of good and productions. Yeah, that's everything. It's globalization and the economy, and the end I'll talk about students are able to define and describe manifestations of modern society. Discuss globalization is an economic standpoint. Thank you.